Hello, this is Debbie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this will be card number 3 for the Stamp Club. And I will pause the camera and we'll get working on that one. Hang on. Okay, we'll try not to bump the table as much. This is card number 3. And this technique uses the deckled circle dies, which the stencil is in your kit. These leaves, you are using blending brushes to color your very vanilla paper. And this is a Gilded Gold, which is an online designer paper that you can purchase. And then a little bit of the circles on the inside. In your kit for the Stamp Club, I'm going to put things aside here. You're going to have your stencil, which I've used the deckled circle dies, and you'll have one in your kit for your cards, so you can keep that. You have your inside piece, which is 5 1/4 by 4, very vanilla. Then you have the very vanilla 3 by 5 1/4. This is going to be the front of your card where you use the stencils. And then you will have a piece in your kit with the check mark on. This is your scratch. This is the one that you're going to make the leaves. And you'll color, use blending brushes or daubers, however you want to do with your colors to make your leaves. So we will go ahead and do the stencil first. I use washi tape to hold it down, so we'll get the correct piece here, which is this one. And you kind of just decide how you want it. All the circles will not fit on there. And just kind of place it. And again, this is a technique that you can use for, if I can get my washi tape to start here. Well, it doesn't want to, I can't find the end of it. Let's use another piece here. My trusty washi tape on my tape dispenser. I like that. Okay. So I'm going to keep things from moving. Don't put them on your circles. Okay. What I did for the class is I marked which blending brushes were for which color. But you'll be able to, in your kit, however you want to do it. Now I'm going to go with crushed curry first, because that's what the circles, that's what I did the circles on. And I want the circles dark. Now, I recommend you start off the paper so you don't have a big blob on there, and then just make them, I make them fairly dark. I think my paper moved. There we go. Most of my paper is actually moving. I don't have my washi tape down just right, I guess. Okay. I want these fairly dark. Okay. Take the stencils off, and I want to do a little bit on the inside, a few circles on the inside of my card, so I'm just going to kind of use what's left in the brush and just kind of, I need to get them down lightly. I don't want them as dark, nearly as dark on the inside. So I'm not actually re-inking, I'm just so you just have a little bit, okay? That makes sense. So just barely, just a little bit there. Okay. Now we'll set that aside, and we are going to do our leaves with our check mark on it. I'm going to put this here, and I have garden green, Cajun craze, sweet sorbet, pumpkin pie, early espresso, and I'm just going to get my blending brushes out, and pumpkin pie is my first one that I grabbed, so we'll do the pumpkin pie. And remember, this doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm just gonna kind of want fall color. So I got that one done. I'm going to set that one aside. Now let's do, which other one do I have? Sweet sorbet, that's the next one. So we will take that one. I don't want it to get real. That one is done, and the crushed berry's done. The next one is garden green. See, obviously it doesn't have to be perfect. And we have Cajun craze. And early espresso. Just a little bit of brown added in there. Okay, I'm going to show you, the leaves are from Nature's Prints. Nature's Prints, the die set. And these are the two leaves. And I'm going to take them over to my cutter and cut. And I'm going to place like one here and one here, and then I can still get more and then get a couple more extra. So I'm going to pause it for just a second while I cut these out. Okay, I'm back. I am going to actually clean off my, I have my grid paper laminated, so I don't want my card to get all icky, so I'm going to clean that off. There we go. Okay, so these are the leaves. See how they turned out? They're pretty, aren't they? Okay, so the next thing we want to do is I'd like to again stamp. So on the inside we have "You're the Best," and we're going to do that in Cajun Craze. And "You're the Best" is from, which stamp set is that from? Medley Mix. Okay. We'll stamp. Okay. And then I'll set that aside, and on my leaves here, I'm going to stamp "Happy Birthday." And again, this template will be in your kit if you're a Stamp Club member. And then on the envelope, I'm also using from Nature's Prints, just to add a little bit more fall. Okay, so I get that set aside, and then we have our card, fold it, mounting in the inside, and we have our gilded. Now the leaves are up, so if I can, now this one, instead of using a piece in between like I did the birthday card with the black piece, I position them so that there is a space between them so it shows through. So I'm going to put this toward about 1/8 of an inch from the edge. And I'm going to get it close to me so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to adhere this. About 1/8 of an inch from the other side. And then I'm going to put this on the inside. Card number 3 for the Stamp Club. Stamp Club gets 2 of each card. Okay, now the leaves. I love these leaves. I'm going to just put dimensionals on all 3 of them. Put a couple here, and here, and here, and here. And I don't put them exactly in the middle of the circles. You sure can. I don't. Just kind of offset them. So if you know someone that has a fall birthday, you will have in your kit your template. And